Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new Ninjago theory. Today, we're going to be discussing a topic suggested by this subscriber, and I think out of everyone who has suggested a video idea, this guy has had to wait the longest, so this is going to be a pretty big theory to make up for that. This is basically going to be everything to do with the Overlord, starting with his relation to the Oni. Originally, it didn't seem like the Overlord had any relation to the Oni at all, as the Oni have been around since the First Realm, while the Overlord is slightly younger than Ninjago. But for some reason, everybody seemed to think the Overlord created the Oni because of one throwaway line from Crystallized. I hate to debunk someone else's theory, but this doesn't make any chronological sense whatsoever. However, I do agree with the concept that they are somehow linked. It was heavily implied that neither the dragon or the Oni were very happy with the first Spinjitzu Master's escape, so it's possible that the Overlord is some sort of Oni embodiment of Ninjago. You may think I don't have a lot of evidence to back this up, and you'd be right. But I do have a couple big ones. For example, the Overlord's goal in Crystallized was to completely take over the realms of creation, as well as corrupt the powers of creation. While we only saw the first segment of the Omega Oni's plan, the part that we saw perfectly lines up with the Overlord's. Well, what evidence do we have to say that the Oni wanted to corrupt the powers of creation? Well, if the Oni created the Overlord, then it is likely they would give him abilities that they themselves either had or wanted him to use. But it's not just a theory. What if I told you that we've outright seen Oni blood corrupting elemental powers? In episode 14 in Crystallized, Harumi basically bullies Lloyd into tapping into his Oni side, and he begins to attack her with the destruction essence. But wait, that isn't destruction. Destruction resembles a purple flame, whereas this just looks like a purple version of life. So Oni can corrupt elemental powers and have the exact same goal as the Overlord, so I think it's safe to say that the Overlord didn't create the Oni, but the Oni created, or are themselves, the Overlord. And with that, I'd say we've gathered all the evidence needed to put this theory to rest, so I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, I'd appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and commented on what you think I should theorize about next. See you next time.
Jump up, kick back, whip around and spin. Then we jump